my name is Grace and welcome to Plumbob Cubed. We are here with 100 Days in Riverview, and this is like the first time recording after being on a little bit of break. I'm so sorry I was on a break. I didn't mean to be. I don't know what happened, to be honest, which is why you need to live your life intentionally. I think I might be doing that now. I don't know. It's just a buzzword, right? So we're here with 100 Days in Riverview, and I've been thinking intentionally about 100 Days in Riverview, right? And I'm going to get us started by acknowledging Tazia is not in her correct outfit. I haven't touched The Sims 3 in a minute, so it's deciding to be my worst enemy. It's not my worst enemy, but it's being very annoying and not listening to me because I literally on the launcher, it says that all my packs are inputted and I have the stuff packs in for the Legacy, for the Lepacy, and for 100 Days in Riverview, but the packs aren't loading, so Tazia is just in her sleepwear, in like the generic outfit. It's really annoying. I have exited the game once already, and was like, after it got booted up, to try and get it to work, and it's just not working. So of course our fence is not right either. I love when things don't cooperate with me. I've been thinking about Riverview, and one of the things that has been happening is that recording times have been getting shorter for me. It just isn't taking as long as other things take to record. For example, the Lepacy takes like an hour to record. Playing Pleasantview takes about an hour and 30 minutes to record. So I was like, Riverview is only taking 30 minutes, which honestly is kind of nice. However, I'm feeling like we're not getting as much content or having as much like drama or like interest as I'd like. So I have decided that we're going to basically play a whole week with Tazia, and that is going to be like an episode, right? So right now we are only on Friday. So I'm gonna get us to Sunday and basically have us start next episode on the 14th having 7 days in one episode. So therefore I should be able to more hit highlights of what's interesting rather than constantly trying to make, you know, little Tazia in her garden interesting, because I enjoy this. I think this morning routine is nice. We've been at it since like 5-ish and we are almost at 11. The garden just takes a while. So we're just starting our day of activity by going ahead and selling our fruits and vegetables that we have all collected. It's less than 1,000, but I still think it is pretty impressive. And then some other major things that we want to do is become good friends with Roxy, become good friends with Rhonda, and kiss Nadine. So part of me was wondering if any of them are just here. I honestly thought Mr. Yuri Ivano was Nadine because they both wear that same attire, but that is just me not being the brightest. However, we do see Carlos Lobos here, who is one of our friends that we just haven't talked to in a while. So we can, you know, ask him about his day. Yeah, it says that we're distant with Angel, that he only thinks we're okay. You should think that we're fabulous. That's not an option for the Sims, but all right. So Angel literally moved tables to sit with us, and we're just like, I have nothing more to say. I was trying to scan around the park, seeing if there's anyone else, but I can't. And Angel doesn't want to sit with us. He wants to go to work. We're gonna head over to the juice bar to hang out with Rhonda. We tried calling Roxy, but she just straight up said, no, I'm not interested. Please leave me alone. And I respect her upfrontness. After hanging out a minute at the juice bar, I have yet to see Rhonda. So I noticed Ruby broke across the street, against the street, who is our good close friend. So I figure we can also talk to her because I don't know, I've been having more situations with my Sims being ghosted. Yeah, I just do not see Rhonda. But talking to Ruby, fortunately, we are now best friends with Ruby. That is amazing. Now we can reveal a secret to her. Now, I do love Ruby and everything, but also I really like Constance Shelley's outfit back here. I think it's very pretty. So I'm thinking that we can also get to... We're already friends with her, which is incredible. It looks like we're friends with almost everyone in town. And here Rhonda says, sorry, I got hung up on something. Maybe we can meet up again soon. Because, of course, why would she want to make it to an event that she promised she would be at? I would also like during this episode to go out with Nadine. However, I know that she is in the music career, the music industry, which is difficult because I assume that she would be like performing or doing something on Friday nights, right? Oh, and we actually want to become best friends with Constance. I'll have to remember that since we are out of wish spots. So we also have a wish to give a friendly introduction to Laurel, I believe. So we're just going to interrupt her as she's doing her homework because clearly the most important thing in this town is Tazia. We completed our wish, are being chatted to. Now, I genuinely think that since we have this wish to be friends with Constance, be best friends with her, my thing is that we have to keep trying, which we have this hangout mod, which is very helpful because that means they can just kind of like get on the ground and talk to each other. And here we are. We have just completed our wish of becoming best friends with Constance. So now it is time to head to sleep. And of course, we are here with Tazia, just starting out our Saturday by gardening. We have more dead plants, which is wild. We're taking care of them every day. I guess it's just dying season. And we've gotten more information about our rare plants. We have a bell pepper, a garlic, another garlic, another garlic, and another garlic. A bansteria. Okay, a watermelon vine. A cheese plant, an eggplant. We knew about those. And still an unknown plant. We'll have to move some of these that we know over. That's exciting. And we're actually getting a phone call from Nadine, who wants to chat. We, of course, would love to chat with her. Okay, one thing that I'm noticing is the dropped leaves. Instead of being a default trash, it is like compost trash. And I just think that's a really cool detail. That's really nice. And after talking to Nadine for about like a minute, we're immediately just like, yeah, let's woohoo. Okay, and now we're crying over sheet music. Did Nadine write us a song that's super sentimental or something? We'll have to see when we go on a date with her. I'm thinking we just finish up here and then we call her out. And I'm saying that we're not going to plant anything because we do need to move this stuff over. I need to figure out if bansteria is like a flower and therefore should go at the front. The front that appears to all be dead now. Okay. Bansteria is the weed, isn't it? Yeah, I think Bansteria is the weed plant I have from a mod. Nadine, do you want to go out? No, I'm not interested right now. No, okay. So Nadine, our little girlfriend, does not want to go out, but she wants to like taunt us and tease us by calling us. Then actually, let's go to the gym. Tazia did have a wish to purchase a property last night, which I think is hysterical since we finally have $1,000 to her name. And her first reaction is, I'm in the money, let me spend this. Let's go ahead and take ourselves to the gym. And I saw when we decided to come over, Rhonda was here, but of course it told me that she was going home, so we wouldn't have the chance to talk with her. Oh my god, he has a workout outfit. It actually works. How exciting is that, even with all our packs off? And here at the gym, we have Mr. Don Lothario? Lothario, not Lothario, Lothario. And he, at least is acting like he has less fitness than Tazia. She only has skill level 2. Okay. If you want to learn more about my personal interpretation of Don Lothario, feel free to check out Playing Pleasantview. I will link it in the cards. And we have just improved our athletic skill to level 3. So now we can work out long enough to actually feel pumped about our progress. We can do good pacing to help us do some more. And when we went to collect the thing by the big stone here that I saw that I didn't say anything about, that was apparently silver. We can get it smelted. We have to do that. Is there anything else back here? So we found this wonderful open field that has a lot of stuff in it. And the first thing we found was Palladium. It's not going to tell me the other seeds that we're finding because, again, they were uncommon, as we figured out, or unknown. Look at just the ruralness. Running through the fields. It's just so beautiful. Found an uncut ruby. That's not as much as everything else that we found so far. One of the cool things, I think, about Riverview is the different hay barrels and stuff. Like, just having the hay out is so cool to me. And now we are back home. We'll have to eat our leftovers. And Tazia does actually need some fun. But we could woohoo. That would be great. But no. Instead, our girlfriend, romantic interest, whatever we would like to call her, isn't responding to us. She likes calling us and taunting us, but nothing more. I think for our extra money, I think we're just gonna watch TV to get our fun up. Or we could also go to the park and do chess. I think we're just gonna watch TV and then go to bed. So that probably brings us to the end of our night here, since we'll be starting on Sunday morning. I'm hoping to do a week next episode, but I might have to start teasing myself up with like, this is 2 days, maybe 3 days, all that good stuff. Please comment baby names for the babies of Riverview, along with what game features in Riverview you'd like to see featured. A like, a subscribe, a comment means so much. Just watching means so much. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.